What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the rabidmining YouTube channel, and today I am doing an experiment of running your rigs cold versus running them normally and seeing if we are more efficient when it's a lot colder in the room. You know, I have found that I do lose power at the wall when my rigs run cool. So right now we're going to look at the ambient here. I am at 26.5 degrees Celsius, and I do have that window open right there, and that one is open, but the fan is turned off, so I'm going to turn the fan on after this, and then we're going to cool it down here. It's about minus 20 to minus 25 right now, so we're just going to have a look here. So right now at the wall, the power is currently around 6,600 watts. So you can see right there, 6,600 and some watts. It drops down to about 6590 or so, but we'll just say 6,600 watts. Now we're going to come over to the other side here, and this is where the Kaspa ASICs are, and I also got the E300, and then two 7900Xs are on this circuit as well. And over here we are about 5510, so 5,500 watts and 6,600 watts. So let's take a look what it looks like when we cool it down. All right, so I am going to engage the cooler or exhaust fan. So give me a second here. All right, so there we go. The fan is turned on. So I'm going to come back in a couple hours and see if our power consumption did change or not. Okay, so a couple periods did go by in the hockey game, so I'm down here to check the temperatures. It looks like we are now at an ambient of 15.8 degrees Celsius. So let's take a look to see what the power is looking like at the wall. So coming in over here, looks like we are down to about 6,200 watts from 66. That's pretty darn good. That's a nice little drop there. So 6,200 watts there. Let's take a look at what's going on the ASIC side of things. So we're coming up over here. That is the 3 Kaspa ASICs and the E300 again. And here we are about 5,350 some watts, 74. So we're going to go 5,370 for this side on the power. And to get an idea exactly what's on this side, this is where all the CPUs are, as well as the X5. That is on over here as well. And we already went through what's over there. It's 2 KS2s, a KS1, and the E300. Alright guys, so I did run some numbers just to look what it would cost me based on about 11 cents per kilowatt hour. So here is what the difference was. So if this begins to focus here, come on, focus. There we go. So initially that was about 12,100 watts, and I did get, cooling it down a bit, 11,570 watts is what I'm using now with the cooler ambient temps. That's a total drop of about 530 watts on my farm. 11 cents per kilowatt hour, that is $1.39. Now down here, that is about 12.72 kilowatt hours per day, or 381 kilowatt hours per month less that I'm using than having them running at the ambient temp there where it was warm. In my case, that is $41.97 per month in savings. Again, you can times these kilowatt hours there based on your power price. I believe something like 20-cent power is about $79 less at the 530 watt savings. So that's what my numbers are looking like. You do run more efficient and use less power while actually keeping your rigs cool. I'm going to let it run for a little longer and see if we can drop it down any more the cooler it gets, but I'm not sure. It's supposed to be warming up, so I'm not sure if I can get it much cooler, but I'll see what happens, and obviously if I get better numbers, I will update on these. But right now it is looking better. Now, depending on the way you do kind of keep your house warm, if you're running off electricity, it will make sense to run your rigs and heat your house with them. If you have natural gas, it might be cheap for you anyway just to use the natural gas. So obviously it makes sense to keep these cool and save that little bit of power. Everyone is in their own different situation depending where you do live. All right, so one more hour did go by. We're not really losing much on the ambient temps here. We're down to 14.9, so it doesn't seem to be dropping too much. We'll just have a quick peek, see if anything did change here. So yeah, not too much. You know, we're down maybe 10 watts if we're lucky on the low. So nothing's really changing here. Looks like I'm probably at that point. If it was cooler out again, maybe if we start hitting some minus 40 temperatures in the future, I will attempt this again. But for now, that's about all I can do. So thank you for checking out this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about hot versus cold down in the comment section below. I will see you on the next one. Rabid out.